underway from SoFi Stadium. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Here comes the Los Angeles offense and the man in charge of it in his second season with the team, 14th overall in what's been an impressive career, Matthew Stafford.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford.
That's complete to the tight end Hopkins.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Nifty move. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Throwing is Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Now Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. And it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. Touchdown, LA! Allen Robinson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think team when you're on that much of a slide, but this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The numbers for him from a week ago, 18 carries, 51 yards.
As always, priority number 1 for them is to secure the win this week. But priority number 2, this guy right now who is 6th in the league in rushing. They want to give him that push to get him into the top 5 and really earn their status of being one of the best ground games in the NFL, as well as him being one of the lead backs, too.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Leonard Floyd in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your line and say, guys, can I get a little help interfere. And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And as we check the next-gen stats, that play lasted just 2.7 seconds from beginning to end. Just not enough time to throw the football.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Stafford. Man open is Robinson. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. A great pickup there, 35 yards. And obviously the first down to go along with it. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kareem Hunt halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Rams have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now they will score 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Kareem Hunt the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road.
They're going for Hamlin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On second and goal, Stafford. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Rams have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Gay is up and good. It's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're gone.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Carolina. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. So here are the Rams to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7. Our score. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And some room to run now. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there for L.A. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Hunt will try going up the middle. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. The Rams on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Stafford now to throw. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He's got the first down. He's got a big game going right now. Already over 100 yards receiving in this first half alone. Back to throw. Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Gain to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here in the Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. Just watch. coach think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
And Brandon, you know that expression, he just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Fields going to keep it running right. His 7th touchdown on the ground and 9th overall. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit.
Brandon, you and I have called a lot of college football in our day, but on Sundays here in the NFL, doesn't it look a lot like what we used to see on Saturdays when we called those games?
Yeah, option plays just like we saw. And that was a long touchdown to the option. What you taught me, though, defensively, you get your eyes in the wrong place on a play like that, you're in trouble.
What's the term that's in vogue in the NFL? Eye violations. The offense wants you to put your eyes in the wrong spot so that they can appear in others.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down? So right now, instead of warp speed,
snail's pace.
Snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants with it. He has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that. We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles, and his feet never stop moving?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
A carry here for Hunt.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Play action. Stafford steps away. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. This is taken around the 12. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
They'll try the left side with Taylor.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here's Fields. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
On 1st down, Fields.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be.
You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 1st and 10, Taylor now. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Fields going to take this himself. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Fields. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now Fields. Rifling one complete into the hands of Marshall. Touchdown! Terrace Marshall from 6 yards away. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A final shot before the break. Stafford. Looking for Cooper Kupp again. 2 in a row. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Well, we had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night, and then tomorrow, Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Excellent effort defensively. Tackle for loss goes to Leonard Floyd. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Fields now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Marshall. Now we'll pause for the injured player, and it's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. It certainly would be a major loss for this offense. Hopefully he's okay. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
They snap it to Fields. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
They're going to go. It's Fields. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. On the draw is Taylor.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get outrunning.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Now it's Fields. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 40. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
They'll fake the handoff, now Fields.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So it was
promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone, possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
first down. Stafford here.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cobb. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Cooper Kupp, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Drive there, just 4 plays. And a long run there at the end to top it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Possession of the football goes over to Carolina as this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Second down, another run with Taylor.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
To throw is Fields.
And that is incomplete. Third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
So here we go on 4th down, Fields.
And this is caught. He hits more. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That caught by Tremble. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Fields on 1st down.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. A gain of 8 there.
Sean McVay unhappy on the sidelines visibly. He's made the decision.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They run the option on 2nd down.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. His pass caught at the 4. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. And quickly they get to the line. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Taylor is in. Touchdown, Carolina. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
Now Allen Robinson and company gearing up to go again on offense. When you're in a zone like he is, what's the conversation like on the sideline between he and his quarterback? Is that a one-way conversation of, hey, just keep getting me the football?
It actually is probably a two-way conversation because he wants to keep getting him the football because he's seeing the payoff. You know, getting the ball to that guy means yardage, and as we've seen, touchdowns in this game. So I think both of them get more and more excited about the possibilities as things continue on.
Yeah, so far it's been over 100 yards and the 2 scores. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
71 yards on the ground now for Hunt. It'll be a 1st down.
Play action. Stafford.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And some room to work. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Stafford.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
All right, 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. To throw is Stafford. Touchdown, Rams! 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford.
And the Rams look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So the drive runs are quick, 75 yards in 7 plays.
And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. The offense coming back out here, plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
One play action. Fields.
And Thomas has it.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Again, Fields.
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. They'll run with Hunt. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain that time, but it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Stafford down to a knee, and with it, he's going to ensure his guys a victory.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blow.
DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers.